Hello guys and welcome to another episode of In Hindsight. This is gonna be game 2 against Obey. We just won the first game, was a really good comeback, and this is the second game. Got a pretty good draft. We're playing Athena. If you're new to In Hindsight, it's this series where I watch back my SPL games. I kind of try and give an explanation for everything I'm doing, what I did right, what I did wrong. I'll look at the game, try and analyze what I could have done better. It's just a really good way for me to learn, and while I'm learning I might as well share it with you guys so you kind of get an understanding of what's going on in my mind during an SPL game. So this game, you see, I'm going to go for a bit of a greedy start. This is because we know we're going to lose pressure in duo. They have insanely high pressure in duo. Let me do this real fast also. Right here I'm just kind of looking around, trying to scout them out. Want to make sure that... Oh, they actually placed a ward in between our towers here. So they see if adapting is gonna rotate over to our red buff, which is pretty smart, because when you have so high pressure in duo with Nasha and Rama, that means that they want to invade. But if adapting goes over that ward, that also shows that they can invade blue on the other side, and they can just play passive in duo side, right? So it's pretty smart by Obey. We do this ward as well. It's really good, especially when I have pressure in duo. And our objective in duo right here should try and like lose as little as possible. I think what we're gonna do is EmilZy is gonna try and do purple, and I'm just gonna try and go on the Rama. What's gonna end up happening here is actually that Nasha is gonna go on Emil, and I'm gonna be alone with Nate and try and just hit him, because I know I can out trade him because I'm playing Athena. And they're actually gonna fuck up really hard in this lane. What they should do is they should just clear the wave and then invade our purple, because they have so high clear that they can't even just start on our purple buff because they'll make it there. So you see here, she's just chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and go full screen real fast. Sorry, oh, this is a bad time. So I dash in on Ram, just poking him out. You guys can see Nasha's chasing EmilZy. I'm just taking the trade here. He's wasting a ton of arrows on me. He's not really clearing the wave. And then right now I'm gonna run back because she can't really run back here, Nate. So I'm like, okay, ring toss is down. Let's just secure the buff, and we're gonna go ahead and do purple. Gotta pop shell here so we don't take too much poke. Purple buff secured. We got a pink. This is super good for us. We're not even gonna lose a single minion here. We're actually gonna get every single minion as well. So right now Obey are at a big deficit, and what we can do now is we can just keep the minions at our tower line, because that means that Obey can't farm their own buffs. They're kind of forced to stay here, and they're super screwed over from that start. So this ended up working out way better than it should have, just because they fucked up, but that's like really well played for us to decide to split up. If I didn't have an absorb stack there, Dasha would have actually taken a tower shot. So again, I'm just gonna port Ram into the trap to get Rama's beat, take a timer. I decided to go shell this game, mainly just because if I'm never really gonna get a sprint off, and like shell is definitely gonna help more against the guards they have. Like and then I went super greedy. I got my health challenge because I knew that we were just gonna sit under tower, and that thing's actually gonna invade purple here, and he's gonna steal away the purple. So they're super screwed in duo. You can see how zoned they're getting. Rafa is still level 1, so we're in a super good spot right now. We're just kind of chilling, coasting, having a great time. And as you guys can see, the back guy is gonna go here and engage, and I'm gonna go ahead and rotate here because I was zoning anyway in duo. So I'm gonna come in here, dash taunt, get both of the taunts, go on the Hanbats. You know Hanbats has no dash, and Kennedy's gonna get the first but so they're just completely losing on the side of the map. I didn't spot the Vulcan there, which is kind of unfortunate, because I definitely think that could have led to something. Gonna go quite aggressive way in here. See Nasha sashes in, so I feel like, okay, I can probably just go aggressive way in here and I'll be fine. Gonna take some poke, but if I run over the trap here, Nasha can't really follow me. I don't think I have any more chalices left, so I'm just chilling. But I went really greedy with like chalice boots and relics here, because I realized that we're not going to be fighting too much early on. We just want to sit on the tower, kind of have a good time. Right now the next objective for them is to invade our purple buff, because that's spawning, but we don't really think they actually can right now because we have such a big lead off the start. We're just going to keep poking out Rama, because we realize Rama has no health pots, and because we get that poke, they don't really feel confident going for the invade. And that means we can just go ahead and grab the purple buff ourselves, which actually is gonna give us a big lead in a lane where we shouldn't have had a lead at all. So super great start for us here in duo. We're just fat chilling. Unlike Emil, take the last hit. He didn't take the last hit, that's rip. Kill the wave. You guys can see I'm waiting for like that 1050 gold, because then I'm gonna be able to afford full boots, and that's kind of what I want. I think I'm gonna go like... it's either tank boots or cooldown boots, but then I'm gonna get Oni's hunters. because I think all these hunters is really good. Right now it's super strong into guys like Vulcan as well. Mitigation just helps out so much early on when you want to fight. What you guys can see right here, what we did is I'm just zoning the wave. So again, Obeya getting super zoned, and Emilito is actually gonna do the red buff, so he's getting farm. It's kind of zoning. The sad thing here is that the melees actually pushes in, so Emilito's gonna use some melees, but Obeya lost the full wave again, and they're just getting super far behind in this dueling. So we're chilling. I'm gonna look for a back here pretty soon. I'm gonna kind of interested in see what boots I'm gonna getting. So you guys can see a very big gold lead right now. It's really looking good for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some cooldown boots, and I think this is because I want only hunters and then I want spirit ropes. So I don't want to overcap super hard on CCR, crowd control reduction, because otherwise it'll be at 60%. And cooldown boots is just such a great item for what's it called? What am I trying to say here? From Landa. Gonna cut the Nasha out of position here. She has sprint, but she's gonna die. Give him a bit of a taunt, just to get in Rapper's head more than anything. Something Rapper's really good at is getting in other people's head, but I think it might have influenced him a bit this game. So I'm just gonna keep taunting Rapper every time he dies, stupidly, or like getting caught out of position mainly. Right here, Twig might get caught out of position, honestly. So we're looking for a blue buff invade. What we're gonna do here is our goal here is to try and get the blue buff. So they're gonna go ahead and try and go for it here. We actually do steal the blue, I believe. I get into the tower. I'm almost in trouble here, but I'm gonna be fine. We steal the blue buff. I can't really pick it up. Oh, I can. Okay, so I pick up the blue. Now I have my ult. I'm just coasting again. I'm gonna speed up a bit. That's one thing I wanna do a bit more. Is just speed up when nothing is happening. Right here, I'm just staying with Maniac. I see that Bats is invading our speed buff, and yeah, this is not gonna be too great for the Twiggy tree. So he jumps over here. I'm gonna keep this guy in combat, so that's why I keep shooting here. Also why I basic attack before I taunt, since he stays in combat. Get some taunts and Twig. It's all mind games. This is nothing like personal or anything. I just feel like if I taunt in that situation, Twig is gonna be like, oh yeah, fuck, I just fucked up super bad. And it seems really BM, but it's those small things you can do, and you only do to like players you know it affect. Like I would not stand on Prime on Nate's body and taunt, because there's no reason for that, because they're never gonna get affected by that. They'll just laugh it off. But someone like Twig or Raffer, they do get affected by that. I see Maniac's in trouble, but the ult is too late, unfortunately. Maniac didn't call for the ult there actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and ult over, but we're just kinda coasting around again now. Just holding the solo lane wave here more than anything. Nasha's just here with us. We're just like, we're not really looking to kill Nasha, we're just looking to zone Nasha until Maniac comes back here. You can see I'm just standing here. We know that if the Nasha is here, I don't need to be anywhere else on the map, because Nasha is here right now, and that means that she can't be anywhere where I need to apply pressure. Also my ult is down right now, so also I'm gonna go Oni's Hunters, as I talked about first, just because if I'm gonna die to the magical damage of Vulcan after a Nasha ult combo, so that's kind of what I'm scared of right now. We're gonna go for blue buff invade again. I do believe that we're actually gonna steal away the blue. And never mind, they got the blue. But now right here we're gonna look for the Vulcan. And we try and go super aggressive onto the Vulcan. So we're just repeatedly looking for buff invades, because we know we have such a big lead right now. We're really in the lead, and we wanna pressure that lead. So we keep looking for buff invades, since it's a bit too early in the game to actually go ahead and like do objectives. Also, I should honestly just go Shogun's Kusari here. I don't know why I've been saying Onis, but like Onis is super good, but Shogun's Kusaris with double AC. Uy. That's definitely what I should go for. Just kind of throw out like all the items to go good here. But right here we're gonna look for an engage, and this is when Prime fucks up like really badly, because I should have died here. So we know we want to invade red. I get Nasha ulted, and then Prime just misses the ults. I'm gonna be fine. I'm like, yo boys, I'm gonna ult in. I'll get set in combat by minions. That's really bad by me. Like, who do I ult? So I'm gonna insta ult over here. Maybe not. They're like, oh, we don't need your ult. And I'm not gonna ult, it seems. I thought I ulted here. I guess the reason why I didn't ult is because we wouldn't really have gotten a kill off it. So I just rather save that. I get out there. And I actually thought the Vulcan ult hit me in the game. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm so tanky. They can't kill me. But I'm gonna get screwed over one time, because I think I'm a bit more tanky than I am, and I'm gonna die to the same combo because Prime's gonna go ahead and hit the ult this time. grabbing the purple buff. We're just farming up right here more than anything, waiting for Onis or Shoguns. I can't remember which one I should go for. I should definitely go Shoguns because we are back to 0 again. Would not make sense if we do that. I'm looking to ult here because we know Nasha is invading backs. So we're gonna go ahead and look for a play here. Bats ults and Nasha barely gets out alive. I'm gonna look for dash taunt. So does Bats ult for the TP to the mid tower by the Kappa. And right here we're gonna go ahead and try and steal his blue buff. That's why Kusenbo's playing so aggressive on me as well. So I'm like, oh, let's get this, let's get this. Use my free here, just taunt away the Kusenbo, pull him away. Sailor, just like, what's up, bro? We got your buff. Taunt him a bit. I think he gets a bit affected by that as well. No blue for Sail this time, poor guy. I'm a bit toxic in this game, not gonna lie. It's mind games. I think this is not uncalled for. This is annoying. I actually get Onis. I think more than anything, if I'm getting Onis here, it's just because I'm scared of getting blown up. But looking back, this probably should have been a Shogun Sorry, just because we have like so many guys. And right here, Nasha is invading our back camps. I just dash at him and he ults out, so nothing really happens. We know that red buff is spawning, so we want to go for this invade. So we're just gonna go ahead and look for the invade. Everyone's coming around. So right here, objective is to try and get the taunt on someone and then look for the kill. We are very deep right here though, I am specifically. We're gonna steal the red buff and then we just want to get away. I'm popping a health chalice here preemptively because I think I'm gonna get Nasha ulted. We get that purple buff as well. So we got the buffs, nothing to worry about right here. This is what we came for, this is what we wanted, and works out for us really well. I have my ult up in a second. I'm getting my shell up again now. So I'm pretty fine right here if I don't get too poked out. Gonna go ahead, check left camps, but left camps unfortunately just got dropped by Nasha, I believe. So more coasting around the mid, just waiting for stuff to happen. And it seems like Nasha could get caught out of position right here. She gets taunted. She's gonna go ahead and grab me. Remember, Nasha has no ult right now because she used her ult. I'm just gonna take the Vulcan ult to the face, because why not? Some more mind games with Raffer. He only died there because he had to ult when he was invading the back camp, so yep. I mean, I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm right here. I'm like calling. Oh, I can ult. And looking for Vulcan. I think Vulcan might have fought me back here, so I'm actually on a flank for the Vulcan right now. We see him dewarding, and it looks like we're gonna do gold. So I'm gonna ult over to gold, and then Vulcan spots the ult, but we're gonna get it in time. Rama snipes, gets out. I'm just gonna ult in for the damage more than anything, and we out. We got the gold. We have a comfortable 5k lead right now, 4k lead, what we should look for. Also, I am going to grab sovereignty, most likely. Yes, indeed I am. What we should look for now is we should look for more buff invades. We should group up here. We should probably chill a bit because we just got that gold. Maybe give up the next red buff of theirs and then try and pressure after that. Maybe pressure mid tower, get the PK. We have an insanely fast portal demon, or pyromancer, or whatever it's called. Because we have the Freya back 0 damage on it. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get Shoguns. Kind of a fuck up, but we're actually gonna invade right here, so I'm just dashing at it. I'm letting Yamin take out the D-ward. I'm looking for Nasha here around the corner. I see Bats going for it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go onto Bats and just kind of zone him off it. Freya's coming around the right side right here. You guys can see we're going on Ram right now. I'm getting way too poked out here, so I think I'm most likely. I think I die here to the Bats ult, Nasha ult, Vulcan ult. Quite a few ults expended on me here, and the fight's gonna keep going. We see Bagasura goes in here and Nasha, but Nasha's gonna escape. Kusenbo's killing the Freya, while Maniac's trying to dive here. He's gonna get the damage at Vulcan and then just back out, it seems. A bit of an over-aggressive. We did trade an ADC for support, but they blew so much into me. You see Nasha's actually just going for the back camps here. Don't really know what she's doing. I'm pretty sure she's gonna end up dying here because I'm gonna ult in. I have my ult in 2 seconds. We know Nasha, she got spotted on a ward. Maniac spotted her. I'm just gonna go ahead and ult Maniac. Maniac finds Nasha, and that should be a dead Nasha. Taunt her in. She's dead. I fucking love it, man. It's honestly. Kedit's gonna invade the blue. Not too successful here it seems, but we still want to go for it. She's gonna get a bit poked out. Blue's actually still up right here, so we can go for it. Poke out the Kusenbo a bit. He's getting quite low. You see Bats is trying to do the buff. Bats got pulled here. He's barely gonna survive. And now it's just time to try and get the invade off. We know Vulcan is coming off the ward, but he's actually gonna back after he ran over ward. Like Maniac super scared of Vulcan stealing it here, but he just backed, so that's always good to know. EmilZy is just kind of chilling this game. So now we have like this 5k lead. We just wanna relax. We wanna try and get Pyromancer. I'm just gonna try and invade the back camps here. This is a bit risky because Bats is coming. I think I'm like, oh yeah, I could be in trouble. But Bats just kind of runs away. Get the back camp invade off. Looking towards mid right here. I can look for dash taunts here if I want to, on Vulcan specifically, but I'm just gonna do some more coasting. Just wait for objectives more than anything. Realize we can't invade the red buff because we have people in base. I'm gonna go ahead and look for D wards here. Should probably D ward here. Yep, gonna find the bats ward, clear that out. And it actually looks like they have quite good ward vision right now, but we know the speed buff is spawning, so we could look for an invade. I'm just trying to look for taunts here. Nasha and Vulcan spot me out. I ping it out. They're like, yo boys, stay up here. I almost have enough gold to back and buy full sovereignty, so that's probably what you're gonna see me do next. Try and get like 1570 gold so I can get sovereignty in a sentry ward. Health challenge, I made a video specifically on that, but it just really helped me out in this game as well with keep on healing up in fights. So we just want to go ahead and do pyro thing right now, so we're gonna go ahead and pull it, I think. Or we're looking for a bait right here. We're looking for a whoop into something. I'm gonna go ahead and taunt Nasha here. Unfortunately, we kind of stack up the CC. We're gonna take a ton of damage right here from the Vulcan ult and the Bats ult. So this is not too favorable of a fight. Nasha is gonna end up dying right here to something. I'm not gonna taunt here because I realized that we keep on fighting. I'm gonna try and ult Yaman. I'm gonna go ahead and ult Yaman and actually get the shell off on Yaman as well. And Yaman like barely just dies here to the Zembo basic attack. So Brahma's here right now, which is kind of trouble for us. I'm just gonna die. They get some good body blocks off and I'm dead. I had a lot of gold in hand right there. They're gonna grab PK, but meanwhile EmilZy is just split pushing, getting really farm. Maniac's gonna look for the steal here. I don't really know if this is a good call to go for the steal, but he gets pretty close. Oh, worth taking the chance. I guess Kenneth's gonna go for a kill in mid. Oh, never mind. He's gonna run out of there. EmilZy got a lot of damage in the right tower. You see, EmilZy is so fat right now. He has 3 levels on the RAM. He's getting his crit online. He's just being an absolute nuisance right now. Kenneth actually went tank boost. I did not realize that. That's a really good call by Kenneth. Back to me though. I'm gonna go ahead, get my full sovereignty. Probably get a few wards. Out of base, I'd see me as well. Yeah. And I'm just... I should like place my sentry ward right now and then just back and get my level 12 running right here. So that wasn't too good for us. We lost a bit of a lead, as you guys can see. Like, it's pretty even still, but we had a 5k lead, now it's 4k. Obey kind of came back from that play with the nade rotation. Although EmilZy did get super farm, so one of our carries got really fed from this. Now gold is up, so what we want to do now is we want to do gold. But what we do wrong right here is that instead of like zoning and just letting our carries do gold, what we're going to do instead is I'm going to tank gold, which means that Bats actually is going to be able to blink ult in and steal the gold fury. So just wait until we pull this gold here. You guys can see how I'm tanking it. I don't believe they have a ward on it. I'll just go up here so you guys can see the from overview. So no one right here is zoning the Bats. Like no one is around zoning the Bats. We're not zoning right here. Like why aren't our ADCs just in here hitting it, and Maniac should be playing up right here while I should be playing up right here. Instead what's gonna happen is that Bats gets a free instance from here and he's gonna be able to go in and ult all of us. Unluckily here, I'm actually not gonna get ulted away from gold. I'm gonna get ulted into gold. So he can go ahead and seal it with his basic attack, it seems. Big Vulcan ult as well, kinda destroys us. We are gonna go ahead and chase the poor hot Bats player. He's gonna die, but that's pretty worth it for them. They stole the gold. You guys can see how the XP difference, the gold difference is kind of shrinking. A bit frustrated right here with like how that happened. We're gonna go ahead and grab Spirit Rope. Just again for the CCR. The only way we die is if we get like Bats ulted or Nash ulted, and that's why we want to get that. I'm gonna go ahead and ult mid here. Just because we want to pressure mid tower. So the call right now is to go mid tower, and if I don't ult in there, that means Vulcan can just clear the way for free. But right now, we know we have eyes on Ram, we have eyes on Zembo, so we can just do the tower. I'm gonna go ahead here, dash taunt. That's actually Nash's forced to ult out right here as well. We start poking down the tower. I think I'm gonna tank this and we'll just take it. I'm pretty tanky at this point with myself as well. So we just grab the tower. You can see the gold is kind of swinging a bit back. XP stays the same, but it's still like 700 gold difference for us, where if we got that gold, we would have had a 7 or 8 kit lead right now, and we could start pressuring a fire giant. But instead, we're gonna have to wait a bit longer. We're gonna keep coasting. I'm just getting camp, so just warding up right here, chilling in mid, backing out. Gonna go ahead and get the spirit rope too. I can't afford a ward, but I will in 20. We see Maniac. We're like, Maniac, watch out! They're coming over left. So our objective right now is like to try and find them out of position. Like we want to try and bait FD. PK is like the next objective. What we can do is we can also try and get the solo tower on left here. So we're actually gonna go super deep into the jungle here and look for taunts. I see them here. I'm gonna try and taunt the bats, but only hit the Nasha. Just kind of distance myself a bit from the Freya so we don't get completely ring buffed. You can see Nate Emil keeps pressuring down right. We just keep counting numbers here for Melito so we know he's not gonna get ganked. And then we're gonna push in the tower here. So tell Emil, okay Emil, back out now. We're getting the tower. It seems like they're giving up the tower. So that means that you should back out because you might get ganked. But Nash actually goes in. I managed to block the sash so the sash doesn't go on Freya. They get super poked out with PK spawning now, so or like soon. So what we want to do now is everyone wants to back. We want to get our backs in before the pyromancer spawns, so we can actually have full builds for that, and we're ready to fight. You can see that Kenneth got his Kins online. We're getting Wingblade. We're getting all the big items now. Emilito just got Executioner. He's gonna be absolutely fracking next fight as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yo boys, all right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go and split push right. That means that someone has to go right, and I'm gonna ult over, and then we're gonna create a 4v5 scenario. So this right here is playing the map with the global ult. So what's gonna happen right here is you see I have my ult up, so I'm gonna push right. They're gonna make a 5-man grouping around PK because they know, okay, PK spawning, we need to defend that. And right here I just start pushing, and they're like, oh shit, Athena's left. Rama's like, should I rotate over? No, because then he's just gonna ult over. You see they start pulling PK over here, so we kind of put the pressure on. So they're gonna make a call here to actually go and fight, and I'm just pushing in, right? Like we don't need to rush everything. You see Vulcan like backing, casting his back. My team is just playing back because they know all we need to do is bait them to pull PK, then we can get a favorable fight. So this tower is actually gonna die as well. You guys can see it's just gonna die to minions. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, we're going in. I'm ulting over, and instantly right here I'm just taunting the Vulcan to get the butt beat, and then I'm like, okay, I need to go and help my backline. This is my job as an Athena. Go ahead. Go back to Sobek, try and get Sobek up right here, shell him, he's out, save his life. We're like, okay, he's ulting in, watch out. I'm like, go on Ram, go on Ram, go on Ram. He's gonna come down here, get the taunt on Ram. As I'm like, Ram my beats, body block for Yaman here, so he can't die, just focus on that. And we can go back to PK right here. They're super low, we can get it, we can probably back FD. Meanwhile we got the right tower, so we played the map pretty well right here. Kind of unfortunate honestly that I ulted in on adapting and not like a backline, so we didn't kill the Kusenbo like early on. Also could have probably popped my sprint around Kusenbo, which meant they could have chased him down, my carries. But you see, I'm so focused as peeling on this Athena. Like I want to be the initiator, but then I instantly want to fall back and like try and help my team. So I'm trying to create space for my backline more than anything by pushing out that backline and then initiating on their front line as well, or like trying to peel them off. So we know right here we have a timer to go for fire. So you're gonna spot the Nasha. I'm gonna start FD, and I'll just be here with my 2 carries. The rest of the team zone. So right here, I think Maniac and I should just be zoning. I don't really know why I'm tanking this. I should be zoning up here, but we're gonna get FD for free. And now what you see right here is I'm like, okay guys, I'll go mid because they might just straight up split push here. You guys should go and push left. I have ult up, so I'm gonna go right, or like check out that they're not gonna split push or anything. And worst case, I can just ult over right. So we just split pushing, having a jolly good time, and I'm just gonna clear the tower. The wave here, just make sure that they're not gonna get anything. By doing this, we make sure that they actually can't really do anything. And now I'm going, yo Nate, you wanna 1v1 mate? Just dash at him. He's ready to 1v1. I'm like, oh shit, he has Kins. I'm not gonna win this fight. Dash out. So again, you see the Swords are actually ready to start pushing there, but just because I go here, create the space necessary, which means they can't do that. Also, I got Spirit Rope, and I'm actually looking to get Emperor's Armor right here. You see me overstaying quite a bit here. That's probably because I just want my Emperor's Armor. I could just back and sell Guardian's Blessing, but yo boys, I'm gonna back. I'll defend left. I can ult in again. same old, same old. Actually, we're gonna do gold first, it seems. So we're just around gold. We're gonna pull that. Not too much happening. We're just chilling around it right now. We get gold for free. I'm like, okay, I can back. I can get my sentry ward. I can get my Empress armor. We should probably push out mid and left. And now, also this is very important right here. This fire giant spawned before 25 minutes, so this is not the enhanced fire giant, which means this is not the best time possibly to siege phoenixes. Although we still could, because we have like a 9k lead right now. But yeah, we might as well just get all the gold on the map, get to tier 2, just wait for the next FD, and then try and push for win. Emperor's armor is, I think, this insane item for sieging. It's so busted. It's so high DPS on the tower and Phoenix, and like it decrease and increase. So I really like picking up 5th item. That's usually when you start sieging and that stuff. So my objective in fight right here is gonna trying to initiate. Right, I'm holding over because we see them on red buff, and this is actually a big mistake because right here, what happens, as you guys can see, is that we knew they were on red buff and we're like, oh yeah, we can cut them out of position. The problem is that our carries, which are our damage dealers, are not in a position right here to follow up. So we're creating a free before fight, while Hunbats has a free flank here, and that means that they have to keep making sure that, oh well, Hunbats can flank here. I need, like, EmilZy can't just run in here and completely ignore the Hunbats. He could probably kill the Hunbats, but he always needs to keep in mind that Bats is here. Yamin, there's no way Yamin could get in here, and this is actually going to be a very unfavorable fight for us, because we're just pressuring too hard. We should have just gotten the tier 1 and tier 2s, and you guys can see we get Nasha ulted. We're in huge trouble. EmilZy has to pay attention to the Hunbats. He can't run in. Freya finally comes into the fight, but at this point it's just too late. Becca's gonna die. He's simply too squishy, and by the time our carries are here, they can just dash out, take the pick, and I'm gonna die here as well. Link Bats ult. I get caught off my team. Freya's gonna get a ton of damage in. We forced a shell, and now we just have to run. So that was a really, really good turn by Obey. The way that did that, and just bad play all over the line from us. I think I'm gonna start upgrading my relics. So now we're just gonna be coasting for a while until I spawn again here. So I'm gonna be upgrading my sprint and my shell. I'm like, yo, I gotta upgrade the sprint, I gotta upgrade the shell. I'm still kind of disappointed I'm not going Shogun for Tari. That definitely would have been good here. And now we're just setting up the next fire down. We're like, yo, we should probably just get walls around the next FD. You guys can see how I'm gonna go and clear the wave, make sure the wave is pushed up. This is just really just setting up FD. You wanna make sure you have walls all around it. It seems that they're pushing right. We get DK. I'm just really running around. I'm gonna back right here. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna back and I can defend right. You guys can do FD. I realize no one is really going right here, at least as I know of, so I'm gonna rotate towards the street, and I see Rafa and right. And I do believe, okay, we're actually just gonna go 50, because the call right here is because we have minions. If Rafa wants to keep pushing over here, that means we can just get fire and insta push left, which will be really bad for them. So grab FD, make sure we duke out the big swing, and now we should just go on zone, honestly. But we kind of realized that won't contest that Maniac spotted out the Rama. Yeah. I think I'm gonna back pretty soon here and like ult in just because I can get an item, if I remember correctly. So my last item should definitely be Madden of Discord, because I'm gonna be frontlining. So I'm like, yo boys, let's send Kenneth to mid, and right here while we wait for adapting to push up the wave in mid, because you want him to be split pushing. I'm just gonna back and I'll just ult in. Bam. Got my spirit rope, got my 500 pot, and now I'm ready to end the game, because this is the 25-minute FG. We're looking to end the game. Obey finally starting to hit level 20. What we really want to look for here is a dash taunt engage. If I can, my job honestly also could be to just zone the butts. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop a ward right there for Ken, so we make sure that they're not gonna like 3-man commit here, which means they could get a 4v5 situation if they manage to kill adapting. So right here, I'm just kind of playing up. I'm seeing Nasha on the side. I'm not really afraid of dying. I feel like I'm too tanky. You see EmilZy setting up really nice traps for me here. Constantly trying to like stay in front of Nasha, so Nasha can't get any stashes. Feel like we're gonna go with the next wave here. So we have really good traps here, which means our carries can just stay behind the traps. They have to like ult through or sash through. I'm gonna start playing up here. Try and block the sash. While he actually stashes in, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dash to the back line. Then I'm gonna go in here and try and create space. So what you see, Hunbats is one, he wants to blink ult here, right? But if I'm just gonna keep going on Hunbats like this, Maniac also comes over, that means he's forced out. And now, right here, what we're doing is I'm making space with Maniac, and right here, I'm gonna have my dash taunt. We get the bot sold. Nothing really happens off it. They're gonna try and isolate me again, which they did in the other fight. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my shell. No Vulcan ult is coming. Go ahead and backstab the Vulcan ult. Meanwhile, that thing initiates on the back. And then we have this super awkward situation with them where we get 2 double taunts on the front line. Our carries are going ham. And we're just separating the fight. We're separating them. We played this fight really well. And here, from here on, we're just gonna go ahead, kill all of them, and end the game. So, really good fight from us. Ram is gonna go ahead and die here as well. Bam. And that's it. That's gonna be a 2-0. So, that's pretty much it. So, I probably would have sold Onis for Shogun's late game, and I would have gotten Man Left Discord. You guys can take a look at the graphs here. Gold per minute, golden hand, XP, so yada yada yada. That's pretty much it for episode 6 now of In Hindsight. I'll show you guys all the graphs and the pre-things. Also, this is still a bug. This is pretty goddamn funny. Just keep commending them. Alright. Player damage. Wards placed 12. Not too much. Like, honestly, this was a pretty okay game. We got a really good start, which we shouldn't have had, and then we kind of cruise controlled the game a bit too much as well, I'd say, because there was at that one point where they actually managed to get Pyromancer with a Thoracic rotation. They managed to steal the Gold Fury, and those were kind of 2 big swings for them, which meant we couldn't snowball the game as hard as we wanted to. But in general, I think this was a pretty flawless game. Definitely a few mistakes. There's always something you can make better, and a few just losing concentration kind of things, but in general it was pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and press the bell. And until next time, everyone, peace out.